Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shivangi and this is Eng-Wing. Guys, did you ever think so that someday we will be told to sit inside and some unwelcoming guest would be visiting our planet and suddenly things would get changed? People won't be able to go to their workplace, students would get promoted without even giving their assessments. And all the things would get changed, like classroom learning would be turned to learning from home. So there has been so many changes which we have experienced in last. Earlier you used to neglect the concept of online classes, saying that some of you were not comfortable studying from home, some of you were not comfortable till the time you are not in the same room as your teacher is, or till the time you are not surrounded by your peers. So now time has changed and you cannot afford to leave your places, you cannot afford to go to your coaching institute, you cannot afford to go to your educational institute, be it your school, be it your college or whatsoever it is. So guys, now you have to understand this situation. You have to understand that what could be the repercussion of forbidding the government guideline and leaving your place during this pandemic. If you have been told to work from home, or if you have been told to study from home, then you have to listen to them. And that is why I have come up with this video where I am going to tell you some essential tips which you should consider while going for some online learning session. What all things you should keep in mind before sitting for such session. In these a few days I have been interacting with so many students regarding the same, and they were saying that there are some sort of issues, or there are some sort of hindrances that they experience when they are studying from home. Sometimes they don't feel like studying because they are at home, they are surrounded by their siblings and parents or their cousins, and they don't get that vibe which they get in the classroom only. But now we need to transform our bedroom or our home into a classroom. We need to start learning from there, because we cannot wait for that time when this pandemic will get over and when we'll get back to our, or when we'll resume our routine. We cannot wait for that time, because we are not certain about till when this pandemic will last. So guys, I have come up with these tips and I wanted to share it with you, and let me start by saying that there are certain sort of problem which some students are already facing, those who are going for, or those who are taking their online classes, and some of them are saying that we don't have proper internet connection with us, we are facing internet connection problem at our place. And we can understand that if you are facing this problem, then that could be that can be counted as a genuine reason, because at this time you cannot ask for any broadband or Wi-Fi, because you cannot go out and demand anything from any shopkeeper. But there are some students who are also saying that we are getting disturbed by our parents. They don't understand that when we are studying, and while we are studying, they are asking for some work to be done. So guys, if you are facing this problem, I believe that you need to explain the situation to your parents. And I reckon that if you will make them understand this, they will definitely understand your situation, and they will definitely, if you are already facing this. So guys, let's start with the tips which I wanted to share with you. The first tip is that first of all you have to install this Skype app or Zoom app in your phone. If you are using phone, or if you are using laptop, then you have to install this app. Make sure that whatever phone you are using, it has to be a smartphone, and only then you will be able to use these apps in your phone. And the second tip is that you have to look for a comfortable corner where you can sit and study. And that corner should be, while looking for that corner in your house, you need to consider one thing primarily in your head, that is the internet connection. Make sure wherever you are sitting, wherever you are putting your things, you have to have proper internet connection in that corner. Only then you will be able to study, because don't forget that we are studying online, and for that internet is mandatory. Third one is that you need to keep a notebook, a water bottle, and a pen or pencil, whatever is your requirement, handy with you, and keep anything that is disturbing you like at a distance, so that it should not affect you while studying. Let us say if somebody has an iPad or some sort of gadget with them, then they should healthy distance, so that it should not affect their concentration. And the fourth one is that you need to coordinate with your tutor and maintain a proper timetable. Guys, if you have a proper timetable, only then you will be able to devote that time which is required to be given to that subject. So why you can do that with the with interacting, or by interacting with your tutor. As per your tutor and your agreement, you can form that timetable. Fifth one is that you need to be regular. This doesn't mean that if you're sitting back at home and doing something and you can be very casual in that approach. You have to take it very seriously. You have to be very regular with your classes. You cannot skip your classes, because if you will skip, you will lose so many useful tips which your teacher would share during those lectures. So guys, these all tips I wanted to share with you, and please consider them while going for any online classes. If you have any thought in your head that because many of us, or many of you, were enrolled in some sort of institute or in some sort of coaching, and you were taking coaching to crack some examination and some sort of maybe entrance examination, or some were planning to go to abroad, and that is why they were taking IELTS coaching, or some of you were like taking any coaching for cracking some job examination or some entrance examination. Now, because of this lockdown, many students have become very pessimistic, and they are even circulating such news that things will not get back to normal, or maybe now we won't be able to live the life which we were living before this. So guys, and some of us are like really trusting them, and we are losing all hopes, and we are stopping going for all these coaching. We are pretending as if this world will no longer be the place to live in, and that is why we are dropping so many plans. And I just want to say that things will get normal very soon, but what is our duty? That is to keep on moving, keep on working. Whatever job we were doing earlier, keep on doing that. We should not lose hope. We should not stress our head by all these negative. You can keep yourself motivated and keep yourself positive by reading good books. And even we have our own section where we used to come up with this inspirational story. You can also watch those videos, because in this time you need to be very positive, and your mind need to be very healthy. And you should resume your coaching, whatever you were taking before this lockdown. You have to keep it with you, so that you should not lose the pace of learning. You should not stay behind. Now, since I'm from Eng-Wing, and we are also providing online coaching, so if you want to take online classes for IELTS preparation, IELTS coaching, you can contact us on the given number. You can call us, or you can write to us with your query. And that is all about today's video. If you have any query, if you have any doubt, if you didn't find anything relevant, you can write to us. You can mention your query in the comment section, so that we can address your query in the upcoming video. And let me tell you guys, every week we come up with a video on Monday as well as on Friday, and the Monday's video content is based on an inspirational story. We used to share a story with you guys, so that you should stay positive during this difficult time. And on Friday, we generally talk about immigration processes and how can you prepare yourself for IELTS, how can you do your IELTS preparation while sitting back at home. We generally share some tips and tricks for IELTS as well as immigration tips. So if you have not subscribed our channel as yet, please subscribe it, so that whenever we come up with a new content, with a new video, you should be informed about that. Stay safe, stay positive, stay happy, and enjoy your time with your family. And don't forget what is your aim of life. Don't forget that, and take care.